Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Mary Beth, if you don't already know me, and prom season is soon. Now I know with everything that's going on, some people might not be having prom, or prom is different. I don't really know what's going on because I'm not in high school anymore, but I do like the idea of prom. I love big, pretty dresses, and over the years I've acquired different dresses, including ones that I wore to prom and different things. And I wanted to change some prom dresses into dresses that I could wear as, more of an adult, instead of having a prom dress because it screams prom. And throughout the time I've acquired these dresses and whatever, I decided to make videos of me changing the dresses so that they can be regular dresses, or in this case, changing a not prom dress into a prom dress. Now this dress is a bridesmaid dress. It screams bridesmaid to me. I don't think you could go to prom and you could definitely wear it. It's definitely beautiful, but it doesn't scream like, hey, this is my prom dress that I got for prom. It definitely looks like a bridesmaid dress because it's very simple and it looks, like a bridesmaid dress. Now, I made a sketch on what I wanted to do for this, but I've changed my mind after I looked at the material and saw that I could do something better to make it into a prom dress. I originally wanted to make it into something else, but I'm gonna change it and try to make it into a prom dress, and if it doesn't work, maybe I'll do the other thing. So it is a little big for me, but I'm gonna put a video of me wearing it so you can kind of see how it looks now, so you can compare it after. So what I'm going to do, my vision, is to cut this layer of, I guess, tulle. I'm not sure what it's called because I don't know what things are called, but it's just like a mesh tulle material, kind of like the top. I'm gonna take it off, if I can find the bottom, and leave this underneath because this looks more like regular material. And then I'm going to attempt to add Greek style sleeves, where basically it's not a real sleeve, it just kind of is a big thing flowing behind you. I've always loved the Greek style dresses. I just think they're really pretty, so I'm going to try to tack this material onto this and have the big flowy sleeve thing. If I can find a picture of what I'm kind of going for, I'll include it here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut this material, whatever it is, off so it's all gone. And I'm starting at the zipper so that way I know that I've done all of it when I get back around to the zipper. Also, to the person who gave me this dress, if you're watching, please don't be mad. I've got all this junk off now. Maybe I'll just make it into a video. Anyways, I cut all this off pretty quick. So now the dress is like this. So now I'm going to cut this in half along the seam so that I make sure that it's a straight cut. Alright, so I've cut it this way, so now it's one big shawl-like doodad. And since we want it really long in the back, because I kind of want it to grab the floor, I'm going to cut it vertically now, so I have two very long pieces. Okay, so now that we've got it sort of sectioned off and tied so it'll be even, I'm gonna start cutting. I'm gonna stand up because I'm a little scared. Okay, well, that did not go as planned, but I don't think it'll matter too much, and if it does, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Alright, so looks good as far as I can tell. Alright, so there was one piece or part of it which came to a point, so I'm going to use the point as the shoulder right here. so that the ends are both flat like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack this on to where I think it should go and see what happens. I'm going to put it on the very edge of the shoulder, right here. So it will come out from underneath the shoulders like this, and then we'll just flow behind. Alright, so I'm going to make this into a sleeve, I think, and then cap sleeve potentially, and then let it put it in the back and then let it flow off that way. I gotta try it on though to see where that makes sense. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I put the dress on and am trying to figure out, or did figure out, how I was gonna do this. Where'd my tomato go? Up there, I found my tomato. So what I did to figure out how to put the sleeves on, I found the ribbing, which is like, I think that's what the metal part that keeps the shape of the dress. And I'm using that as reference because where it's just me, I can't like see to pin. It's very difficult. And I don't have a mannequin that is a person size. I have one, but she's for decoration. She's very, very small. So I picked the ribbing from inside on the front and the back. And that's where I'm gonna be doing it, and it looks pretty natural. To get the shoulders right, they're gonna be like cap sleeve, like off the shoulder, but you can separate, like open it up, hopefully, and have like a bigger sleeve, or you can leave them up. And I did that by just doing it regular, like a regular strap, and then letting it fall. And I used bobby pins because the other pins kept coming out. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna sew this in on both sides. So I'm just gonna sew this in a whole bunch of times until it looks right. Alright, so I finished sewing the front. You can't really see it because it's underneath, but it'll be like this. It's pretty secure. And now I'm going to sew the sleeve onto the ribbing right here. So I thought I had made a big boo-boo because where I couldn't see my own back, I didn't know which ribbing I chose to do the back part of the sleeve for, but luckily it turned out pretty well. It looks awesome, and because of the way I made it, if you didn't want to have sleeves and you just wanted to have this, you could do that too. I still think I might have done it on the wrong ribbing, so it pulls the dress up a lot higher than it looks like it should go, but the sleeves are meant to be off the shoulder and they look a lot better where they're sitting now. So I'm very pleased. Now, one of the things with Greek style dresses is they have a slit, I think, in a lot of them. So I'm going to attempt to add a slit to this. I don't know how it's going to work because it has some underneath layers, but I guess we'll just have to find out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. There's like 2 more layers of material. I think it would be best to do this one first and then line up the other 2 after I've done it, just to make it easier. Alright, so I've cut the first bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there it is, it's cut. Then I'm just gonna cut the underneath in the same places and then go from there. See if I need to do anything else. Alright. Now I just have one more. I thought about taking the inside out, the last layer. I thought about taking it out, but it seems like it's pretty important when I looked, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going. I'm going to sew these 3 together so that they stay together when the dress is on. instead of moving around. So after trying it on, which I suspected as much, there's a lot of loose looking ends, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the 3 layers together just so it doesn't look like 3 layers since it's not meant to. And I think it'll open up the slit a little bit more to make it more obvious instead of just where it's on the side instead of the front of the leg, just to make it more of a slit. So I'm going to line up my 3 pieces here, every little bit, and fold them like that. So I finished sewing up the slit. I will show you that when it's all done. And I'm about to tack the lace in place that's on the bottom of the bust of the dress because for some reason it keeps coming up. I'm done. I'm excited for you to see the dress. So I'll have a little before and after, and then a little video showing the dress in its full glory. Sorry if it's not perfect. I don't have that much space to set up a whole photo area or the equipment to do so. If you like this, please like this. Comment below if there's anything you think I should have done differently, or another kind of dress that I could have done. I don't know. Anything you want, comment it below. Subscribe so you can see all of these. I plan on doing, hopefully, at least 4 more, hoping for 6, but we'll see, by just every week until they're done. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm really excited with the way it turned out. I thought it would end up actually kind of bad, so I'm just really happy it turned out the way it did, and I wish I had somewhere to wear it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.